Toy Story Buzz Backpack Adventure. Good bedtime stories for children. Today we have a book named Toy Story Buzz Backpack Adventure. Good bedtime stories for children. I think they're so pretty. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I love it. Please give this video a like if you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories. Thank you, reading. So, here we go. Buzz Backpack Adventure is an awful bedtime story for little age kids. This is a story about one toy named Buzz. One day, Buzz's name toy goes to school with Andy. Buzz gets into a lot of trouble after going to school. Andy raced down the stairs. It was space day at school, and he couldn't wait to get there. He and his classmates were going to learn all about the planets and the solar system. "I knew!" Andy cried. "I'll bring Buzz Lightyear with me." Then he put the Space Ranger in his back and poured himself a bowl of space flakes. After breakfast, Andy set off for school. Wow, a whole day devoted to space, Buzz thought. That will be amazing. Plus, I'll get to see where Andy goes to school. In class, the teacher taught Andy and the other students about the solar system. They also learned that the planets revolved around the sun and that Jupiter was the largest planet. Bearing, the lunch bell rang. Andy and his friends went to the cafeteria. Once they were gone, Buzz looked around and stepped out of the backpack. It was time to explore. He saw models of the stars and planets hanging from the ceiling. Then he spotted a large cage. A hamster was inside, but Buzz hadn't never seen one before. He walked over to it. "Greetings, strange creature," he said when the hamster didn't reply. Buzz lifted the lid off the cage so he could go inside and get a better look. Just then, the hamster jumped out of the cage. It ran into Buzz and sent him flying. Luckily, Buzz noticed some planets dangling in the air above him. He quickly grabbed onto one so he wouldn't fall on the floor. "Come back," Buzz cried as the hamster ran away. "I mean you no harm." Then all of a sudden he lost his grip and splat, fell into a jar of paint. "Blast!" Buzz cried. He was covered in blue paint. "I better clean up before I rescue the creature," he thought. A few minutes later, Buzz began to look inside the students' desks. He found old chewing gum, broken yos, and moldy sandwiches, but no sign of the hamster. "Bleed!" he cried. There's no way a creature would want to hide in here. He put down the desktop and made his way over to a table. There, he spotted some creatures from space. Or at least he thought they were from space. They were actually aliens that Andy and his classmates had made from clay. "Greetings," Buzz said. "Have you seen a strange furry creature?" When the clay aliens didn't answer, Buzz shook hands with one of them to show that he was friendly. Its arm fell off. "Sorry about that," Buzz cried. He set the arm down and jumped off the table straight onto a tower of blocks. "Oops," Buzz thought as wobbled back and forth. Then crash, the tower came tumbling down. Buzz noticed that the classroom was a mess. Paint and blocks were all over the place, and the hamster was still on the loose. Buzz knew he had to clean up and fast. "Bring!" The bell rang, just as he was stepping back into Andy's backpack. Buzz looked at the cleaned-up classroom. No one will ever know what happened, he thought. When the class returned, it was time for the show and tell. "This is Buzz," Andy said. He's the best space ranger ever. Suddenly, Andy's classmates pointed at the chalkboard ledge. The hamster was sitting on it. "How did you get out?" the teacher asked as she brought it back to its cage. The hamster smiled at Buzz. He smiled back. He couldn't wait to tell Woody and the others about his exciting day. The end. Good job, friends. Thank you so much for reading with me. Bye, I'll see you next time.